Mr. Nick Grandpa.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Friends, faculty, and administration, it has been a high honor to serve as class president. Willard's graduating class in 2011 is an amazing group of people, and together we have accomplished some wonderful things. I will remember the time we spent here, and know that you will too. When I first came to Willard, I didn't know anyone. I was in 7th grade. I had never lived in the city before, and at first, I wasn't sure how things would go with me being the new kid. But then, I found drama class, and together we wrote a play about banana robots, beauty parlor portals, and a Lady Gaga cover band called the Goggets. I then found that Willard had more than enough room for everyone. But Willard isn't just about fitting in. It's also a place where each of us was given the opportunity to grow into young men and women. And I am personally grateful that Willard is an environment full of acceptance, a place where I was able to be who I was, open and truly, with no fear. I'm also grateful for the education I received from our amazing teachers, who brought lessons to life, led amazing class discussions, helped and gave us room to develop our characters, willing to listen if we needed to talk, and they have dedicated all their time to us, middle school angels, so that we can be prepared for high school. Now that our time at Willard is done, we are no longer the class of 2011. We are now the class of 2015. As we become Berkeley High students, I hope that we keep our spirit and Willard pride, and through our time in high school, gain new pride and new spirit. And let us become involved. We are a class with great talent, we have received a great education. Now let us take our talent and education forward and show the world what a truly great class is like. Thank you.
I have to say something before I talk about the male recipient. And what I'd like to say is that for the past few years, we've always tried to give a male and a female recipient for each of the awards. And over the last few years, the 8th grade teachers sit around the table and we try to come up with nominations. Well, what boy do you think should be the Tedisco? Who do you think should be the Maryland Davis? And we'd sit around going, I don't know. There's nobody. I don't know what it is about an 8th grade boy. But rising up and really taking an active part, it ain't cool. This is the first year in many years that we sat around the table and we argued about which man should win each of these awards. We have more young men participating this year than we have had in a long, long time. So if any of you have any other boys you want to send our way, we'd like to have some time with them. The man who wins the Jeff Tedisco Award, I could not write up anything better than what one of his teachers said. She wrote, "He is always kind and positive. Students gravitate toward his good-natured humor. He raises the level and enhances classroom discussion, and oftentimes he leads them into new, interesting directions. He doesn't share or ask questions just to listen to himself talk. He is truly interested in the process of inquiry. When making up seating charts, I could place anyone, and I mean anyone next to him, that I would know that that individual would improve in behavior, improve in academics, just from working with him. He is a little like the next Dalai Lama, Kind, centered, empathetic, wise beyond his years. And when I read this next line to a group of teachers, it was like being at a bobblehead convention. Everybody's... But this teacher said, he is one of those rare students who teaches me how to be a better teacher and a better person. He's been active in student government in GSA, and he is the 8th grade class president. Nick Brown.